Good evening, my extended family. Good evening. It is Wednesday, July 8th already, 2020. I hope you all had a good night's sleep last night and that the day went well for you today. I hope that everywhere you went, you were greeted with friendliness, respect, and love, because that's what you deserve, every one of you. Thanks again for letting me spend a few minutes with you this evening. I really enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy it at least half as much as I do. I appreciate every one of you. You're quite special to me. I like to start by reminding each and every one of you that you are simply wonderful right where you are. God sure knew what he was doing when he created you. Yes, he did. Well, it's happy birthday time, and I'd like to wish happy birthday to a couple of special people that I've known over my lifetime. Happy birthday to my once upon a time office partner, Annette. Annette, happy birthday. And to my main house co-worker, Jay. Happy birthday to you both. Lots of great memories there. All right, let's get ready to travel. Every night we travel to a different state, and tonight, guess what? It's no exception. So once again, I need you to put on your little kid imagination. Could you do that for me at least one more time? Tonight's show is coming from a state that was established in 1788, becoming the fourth state in America following Delaware, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. This state also was the fifth state to join the Confederacy in 1861 and sent almost 100,000 men to fight for the Confederate Army. But now, today, this state is known as the birthplace of the Civil Rights Movement. And that reminds us that no man nor woman, no city nor state, and not our great country itself, ever wants to be defined by the mistakes of their youth. Remember that. Nobody wants to be defined by the mistakes of their youth. This state is home to the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Park. This is the largest state east of the Mississippi River. This state has 159 counties, more than any other state, again, east of the Mississippi. The first American gold rush was in this state. Coca-Cola was invented in this state back in 1886. The oldest state park in the nation is here. The Masters Golf Tournament is held here every year. I thought this is where you would find me tonight, where they hold the Masters Golf Tournament with my cigar. But I chose some other place. The Masters Tournament started way back in 1934. Funny laws still on the books in some of the towns of this state. I'm not quite sure if they are still enforced, but here they are anyways. Number one, it is illegal to keep your donkey in a bathtub. It was another state that had something like that as well. I remember that. If it's Sunday, you cannot carry an ice cream cone in your back pocket. Monday through Saturday, put it in your back pocket. It's all right to do so, but not on Sunday. In one town, everybody has to own a rake. Number four, no reading books in public to your friends after 2:45 in the morning. So 2:45 in the morning, you got to stop reading books to your friends. I don't know what that's all about. You cannot entice someone into playing bingo by giving them a goldfish. That's not going to entice me to play bingo. Showing me some money might entice me to play bingo, but not a goldfish. You are not allowed to make any disturbing sounds while at a fair. That probably has to do with the animals. That makes sense. I remember the other day reading that it was illegal in this one state to open up an umbrella near a horse because it freaks the horse out. But here, no disturbing sounds while at a fair. You will need a license to hold a going out of business sign. If you're going to hold a going out of business sign, you need a license or you'll get ticketed. It is illegal to keep a disorderly house. That's pretty funny because that refers to the word of the day today, I think, if memory serves me correctly. Number 9, you may not move out of your house in the middle of the night. Number 10, if you curse in front of anyone under the age of 14 years old, you have broken the law. I like that. I've worked with kids my whole life, and setting a good example for the kids to follow is the best thing that you can do. They're going to learn something. So set a good example and they will learn that. Number 11, a funeral director will lose their license if they curse in the company of the corpse they're working on. I don't mean to chuckle at that, but no cursing in front of a corpse. The state fruit is the peach. You probably know where we are right now. The state flower is the Rosa lavagata. I think I pronounced that correctly. If not, feel free to correct me. The state birds, there's two, the brown thrasher and the northern bobwhite. The state tree is a southern live oak. The state motto is wisdom, justice, and moderation. Three wonderful things. We should see signs, billboards for wisdom, justice, and moderation. The nickname of this state is the Peachtree State. The capital is Atlanta. And yes, this state is Georgia. July 8th. On this day in history, you know what? I got to be honest with you. I didn't put anything down on this day in history. I'm sure that a lot of things happened July 8th on this day in history, besides the two birthdays I mentioned. I apologize for neglecting to do that. Today is National Video Game Day. I don't think we need a National Video Game Day. I think kids play enough video games. They don't need a special day. The word of the day is oikology. Oikology, which is the study of houses and housekeeping. I knew there was a word for what I majored in at college. The character trait for the month of July is loyalty, which is the quality of being supportive and giving allegiance. Let's all commit to being loyal spouses, loyal parents. Let's be more loyal to our friends and our neighbors, and loyal to our coworkers. Being loyal is a wonderful way to live. We can all remember the feelings of being let down by somebody, and I'm sure we've done our share of letting others down ourselves. Let's become better at being people that others can count on. Be who we say we are. Oh, that was last month's character trait, integrity. But let's be who we say we are. Now, the next segment of the show I'm going to call Old Man Advice from Me. Old man advice from me. During these times of civil unrest, guard yourself against letting someone else direct your narrative or accepting blame for something that you have never done. It's one of many ploys to get you to feel badly about yourself, and you're worth more than that. Your light has been shining brightly for many years and will continue as long as you never let someone else direct your narrative. I wish for you a positive self-image, which was the character trait of the month 2 months ago. A positive self-image. That's what I wish for you. Remember that. It'll be on the test next week. I'd like to end with a passage from my Bible, if that's all right. This passage is from a letter from St. Paul to the Ephesians. Do not give the devil a foothold. We keep this first by knowing that God is loving. He's a loving, forgiving, nurturing, wonderful, wanting us to be close to Him Father. If we are living without love and forgiveness, well, we will be judged. Is it always easy? No. Usually quite the opposite. But you cannot love God without loving your neighbor. I'm going to say that again. You cannot love God without loving your neighbor. Be on guard for people who choose not to love nor forgive. Don't let that way of life in, as that would be giving the devil a foothold. You want life to get better. Start acting. I'm sorry, that was a question. You want life to get better? Start acting like the God that we pray exists. If we act like the God that we pray exists, life will get better. All right, well, that's the end of the show. So if you're looking for me tonight, where are you going to find me? I will be at the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park, putting my cigar out before entering this beautiful, historic Ebenezer Baptist Church, where Martin Luther King Jr. was baptized, ordained, and served as co-pastor with his father as a Christian Baptist minister. How wonderful. So until we meet again, let us all have a blessed, peaceful night. Again, and as always, you truly are quite special. So surround yourself with kind, loving, and forgiving people. You deserve that. You do. The world wouldn't be the same without you, so don't even think of leaving. The world, and especially the people right around you, need you so very much, and that's a good thing. So let's be kind to one another. We can do that. Let's be kind to one another. All right. Good night, and may God bless.